Hello, Ricardo. Hey, Ricardo. Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you can hear me well. Glad you could come around. Just gonna wait for maybe a few more people to trickle in. But I will go through the event and just sort of cover what I think of this event and if it's worth grinding for or not. Ooh, didn't get the battle running. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm doing this event using my Vixia. Because as we know, all Ranger Titans that are Elithian or Ice will give you a 1.4 boost. Oh, that's nice to hear, Ricardo. You're doing well. Hey, Zom City. Hey, welcome. Nice to catch you around, man. Oh, look at that. Just got a level up on my Vixia. She's been sitting at level 43 for a very long time, I think, because I haven't used Vixia for a while. But there you go. All right, let's have a quick look at the event, right? Okay. So, obviously my alliance is doing pretty well, but I think it's also to the fact that this is the rewards, the alliance rewards. Let's have a quick look at that first. The leaderboard rewards rather. Now the thing is with this event, and I think if any of you have caught up on Game Rescue's recent video on the overview of this event. Oh hey Ollie, welcome. Slow grind continues. Welcome. Yeah. I'm doing the same using the Ice Ranger, using Panthers. Yeah, there you go. That's the perfect combination. Yeah. So, if you've seen Game Rescue's video, you'll know that he talks about the if you're trying to get in the top five, the problem is look at top two. You get a Korthan, and all of the ranks 1, 3, 4, and 5, and even 4 and 5. They all get a Theros. Now I'm pretty sure most of you will agree that the Theros is better to get as a reward than a Korthan. So that's going to be a thing. So no one's going to be wanting to rank 2 in this event, and it'll be quite interesting to see how things go around. Obviously, you can see we are doing pretty okay at 14, but I'm very confident a lot of alliances are not doing this event to be ranked in the top, let's say 10 to 50. All right, people want to be in the higher up. So it'll be interesting to see how this event goes. As usual, you get your Titan Soul 51 to 100. And last week, my alliance we actually ranked 97, and we were actually a little below 100, so we were in the epic token region, which we preferred. But unfortunately, we we had to go to war in the last day, which landed us which pushed us up to 97, so we missed that out. But again, hopefully this week we can maintain our top 50 position to get a Korthan, the second Korthan, which probably will be a food for a lot of us, but we shall see what happens. You get an epic token, all that's good, 3000 gems. So I think the sweet spot is either you want to be ranked between 251 and 500, or you want to be ranked probably in the top 5 ideally. So those are the two. It's kind of a weird one, this one, but there you go. Ricardo, I was thinking for Sig for signing in rank 11 to 50. See, yeah, that's the thing. 1150, you get a Korthan. Not the worst price on the planet, but Korthan's not the greatest Titan. I don't know. Some of you might disagree, but he's a paladin, and the first skill, it's kind of spoils the whole paladin's purpose. It's kind of what they've been doing with the X skill Titans as well. And so you get, for example, you get an X Okosi, and the first skill is Panther's armor. To me, I'm like, well, if you're gonna have a paladin, you want a paladin that has all the skills that boost, give defensive skills for the Titan, for Okosi and paladins. But that doesn't happen. So I don't know what the move is. I can almost see that in the future we'll have all Titans with an X skill as the first skill. I think that seems to be where it's headed on. But there is let's look at the rewards as well in this event. Uh, uh, I think the key things to point out here is you get 200 portal stones at what's that? Yeah, there you go. At 2,500, you get 200 portal stones. This is absolutely fantastic. We don't see this many events, but I think the reason it's there is because it's a shorter event. Now, this event runs for 2 days, about 2.5 days, which is a day lesser than before. So you get a day, 1 day less to do this event, but you get that 1.4 boost and you get 200 portal stones. So I guess in the end, it seems to be more economical to do this event. You get a Baron, which is actually a good Titan if you get a good roll on Baron. And if some of you have been following me on Facebook, right? So if some of you don't know that I am on Facebook. Well, it's not my personal account, it's my gaming account. So if you want to catch me on that, I go by the name Ron Gemer. So that's my username without A in that. So Ron Gemer. I might put it up in the description, but if you want to catch me on there, feel free to do so. I'm in the Dawn of Titans fan community thing. So there, there was a discussion about how Baron can actually be quite a good offensive Titan if you get a Archer role on that. All it says, need an alliance pushing on this event. Join overseas. We're currently ranked 400. All right, okay. Yeah, Ollie, yeah, we're running full though, fortunately. Uh, but yeah, if you're looking for an alliance, yeah, might be just worth. Yeah, I'll again, I can direct you to. If you're looking for alliance, you can just go onto the Facebook page and just basically put a request there saying, hey, I'm looking for an alliance. So yeah, there you can do that. Now the other sweet prices, and if some of you got to my video by looking at the the icon, I guess. What you notice is I put up the skills for the Mace of Kings and Bow of Kings. The fantastic thing about these two relics, apart from the skills they give you, is that they now appear at almost, I think, half the soul price as they were before. When these relics came out for the first time, and I think I'm right about this, these relics came out when Korthan was released globally for the first time, and Bow of Kings was placed higher than Korthan, right? So there you go. Now the skills for Bow of Kings, if some of you are wondering, it's you get 30% Titan and physical physical damage when it's maxed. The second skill is Titan critical, I think, which is okay. But the third skill is 40% archer's damage. Okay, and this was pointed out by Game Rescue again. If Game Rescue watching this, credit to you for pointing this out, because of because it deals physical damage on the first slot as 30%, and you also have archers which deal physical as the element. When this relic is maxed, your archers will get a 70% damage boost, which coming from a single relic is pretty massive. So in my view, if you are working on building a archer defense or an archer offense, any titan that has these, it's definitely worth getting this relic. And it actually appears it's quite doable. If you have a 1.4 boost, definitely doable with a bit of grinding. Mace of Kings, I think it gives you Titan armor piercing, and I think the third skill is Titan and army resist against physical. So this relic isn't as good as the Bow of Kings, but again, if you're trying to build a Titan, for example, you are trying to build a Siggy and you want some physical defense, resistance defense, or you're looking for, let's say, a Toland. You want to build a Toland, then you can put this relic on, which is quite useful because all archers, all rangers can benefit from that extra armor piercing and extra Titan critical. And then you obviously have Korthan, the man, the king of Titans, as the developers call him. You get the first skill is a 20% damage boost for the Titan, I believe, and 20% damage boost for all human troops. So if you have a Korthan, and let's say you wanted to use him for attack or defense even, you probably want to put on, say, spearmen or archers with it. So but there you go. But then again, I think it's not a titan that is worth if you're only doing this event for Korthan, I would say you don't really need to bother. But so the real meat of this event, in my view, is the first meat of the event is Bow of Kings, right? Now, yes, you do get awesome relics. Ice gauntlets and ice helms are very good relics. They give you, I think, one gives you health and one gives you armor for Imperials, apart from Imperials damage. It's pretty good, it's useful ones. Theros is now, in my view, one of the better X skill archers. Now, when Theros came out for the first time, I actually didn't do the event because I wasn't sold on the idea that Imperials and archers could be a good combination. Now, in all fairness, I don't know if that's still a good combo. I would, but what Theros does, and the new Theros is going to do rather, is you get guaranteed offensive skills, right? Of course, it doesn't mean that you'll get all Imperials damage, but you get three damage skills, offensive skills for Theros, and two defensive skills for for your well, not defensives, two X skills for your archers. So that means you could get archers damage X skill, you could get archers X armor piercing, but you could also just land up with getting two defensive skills for archers, which may not be ideal. So keep that in mind when you are grinding for it. Theros is a gamble, but if you do land up with the dream roll, which is archers offensive skills, archers armor piercing, and archers damage, you are in luck. Now, yes, Banner of Iron. You know, see the yeah. I'm coming to that. Yes, Ricardo, you're right. Now, the real prize of this event, guys, is Banner of Iron. We don't know the percentages, and it's kind of odd that I would have thought that the developers would have, or rather the Matt and Quiff, etc., in the live stream would have actually told us about the percentages, but there is no clue. All we know is that the first is Titan physical damage, the second one is all troop damage, which is crazy, right? And I think the third one is all troop armor piercing. Now, that's amazing. I mean, if you think of it, this relic, again, if you put this on a Siggy, or you put it on, Tolan, your archers are gonna, you know, if put this along with the Bow of Kings, and man, you've got a deadly combination. Now, in terms of the percentages, I can give you a prediction. I think this relic, when maxed, will be 50% Titan physical damage. It will be, in my sort of guess, it'll be 40% all Titan troop damage. So 40% all troop damage, and it should be 30% all troop armor piercing. That's just kind of my guess at this. So it's 50, 40, and 30. I think on the three relic slots when max. But again, that's just a guess. There is no official information on this. We just have to wait, I guess, or someone needs to send a message to the developers and ask them, because they normally do tell us, I mean, what deserve to know what we are trying to fight for, right? So there you go. But yes, yeah, Ricardo, agree. Even with that percentages, and I think I'm pretty certain I may not be too off from the values. So it's still a very good trail to go for. Now the other one is Banner of Frost for Frost, and I have a Banner of Frost which is leveled up. Let me show you the Banner of Frost, and what it can do. And I got this from the last event that it was available. There you go. That's Banner of Frost, guys. I haven't maxed it out yet, but you get Titan Ice damage, Titan Imperials damage, and Imperials armor. It's a very good relic if you're trying to build a any real serious attack using Imperials. Definitely a good relic for, let's say, a Krothos, and a pretty decent equip for even Atlas or even the Theros that's gonna come around. So a good relic, or good relic to go for. So yeah, it's pretty good, right? Yeah, there you go. So that's what it is. Now I have now the yes. Let's have a look at which Titan I'm using for this event. So it's my lady Vixia, and I don't know if I've mentioned this. Vixia was my very first 4-star Titan. That's right. So I have this is the oldest 4-star Titan I have. And I won my Vixia through an alliance event. I don't know if I actually did a lot of souls myself for that event, but all thanks to my alliance, we I think it was in Masters or somewhere there where we actually got the Vixia. Alliance is great. She's alright. She's not the best. I do like the second skill. I do not like the fourth skill, Earth. I do not like the last skill. So it's an average Vixia, but you gotta. That's what I have. I have 4 relic slots open, and Ricardo, as you were mentioning as well, I think you are going with the same setup. So I've got. I don't think I need to show you the actual relics. You can pretty much see it from there. So I'm using 4-star Bitter Duck, 3-star Bitter Duck, 4-star Mount Armor, and 3-star Mount Armor. But the the difference is this is the special Mount Armor. So this is the Mount Armor that was available in the last event when Saphira was available, I think, and you had a guaranteed poison skill. So I managed to get to level 9. I'm itching forward to get to level 10, but eventually get there. So this resistance to poison on my Panthers helps a lot during grinds because when you're going up against lands with Panthers, it reduces the amount of losses. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's what it is. So let me know, guys, what are you guys doing this event? Ricardo says when we need to play events using max titans, your Vic says max. Yeah, see that's the thing. If a titan is maxed, it definitely you kind of feel like you can't make use of it. Let's have a look at the information here as well. Let's have a quick look at that. What do they say? There you go. To Archer's X skill. There you go. That's the information for all of that. Uh, Now, one thing interesting, guys, which I kind of picked up earlier. Now, look at what it says there. You get a 1.4 boost for using any 3-star or 4-star Ice Ranger. We don't have a 3-star Ice Ranger, right? We don't have a 3-star Ice Ranger. That's actually a mistake. And I think that should be removed. It almost becomes kind of false advertising in my view, but that's what it is. But okay, you also get 1.4 boost for using any 3-star or 4-star physical paladin, which is interesting because if you are working on a 3-star paladin, for example, you got a Valvin, right? You're working on a Valvin, you could still get a 1.4 boost from that. So you can choose what you want. Grind with that. My suggestion to you is use a Titan that's got a minimum of 4 relic slots because that lets you put on 2 offensive and 2 defensive skills for your Panthers. Because I think we can all agree that the best way to grind an event is to have your Titan fitted with all the Mount Armors and Bitter Ducks and go with all Panthers, right? That's the best way to go about it. So there you go. So yeah, no 3-star Ice Ranger. The only ranger you can use, or the rangers you can use, are Vixia, Atlas. I believe even Calvarax would account for this. And who's the other one? Theros. I think there's 4 titans you can go. You need to go. See you later, my friend. See. Oh yeah, no worries. Cheers, man. Cheers for catching up. We'll catch you around. Have a good one. So there you go, guys. Let's get some grinds running. Let's see if I can look at that. Floating lands. What happened to his lands? I don't know if this happens to you guys when you click on someone's castle that their lands kind of the lands the castle pops out from their lands and floats away somewhere. Happens to me quite a while. Let's see if I can find a nice PP land just to get a few battles in and for you guys to have a look. Oh yeah, the most important thing, if someone's wondering, what are my goals for this event, right? Right. Let's have a quick look at that. So I think it's probably needless to say I am gonna go right to the end because I think this banner of iron is definitely worth it. I am seriously working on my Siggy, and I think it's a fantastic relic. And apart from that, any Titan that has a possibility of giving an X skill for archers is something I want. I haven't got any Titan at the moment that has got an X skill damage skill, so that is why this is certainly a good event for me. And but yeah, let me know, guys, what are your goals for this event? Are you planning to go to the end? Or if not, are you gonna just get the tokens and prepare for the Storm Maidens that are gonna be a Storm Maiden relic event that's coming out next week. So yeah, a lot of exciting things. So even if you are banking your tokens, not going right to the end, this is still a decent event. Wow. Okay, I think I need to look in here. Someone just posted there. So 22 minutes in, 7 people watching. Appreciate all of you tuning in. It's about 9 p.m., 9:10 p.m. in the UK. That's where I'm streaming from. Oh, let's do this one. Found something finally. It's always this case when I'm doing the streams. I find it harder to find targets, but when I'm on my own, it goes much faster. Wait for that to happen. Let's get this done. I already got this. Yeah. I don't personally like these long maps during events, but hard to know in advance which map you're gonna get. Although you can predict it to certain amount of well, certain amount of certainness, I was gonna say. But yeah, level 23 lands I personally prefer because all the Imperials and Grenadiers, they come in straight up from the front, and when that happens, your Panthers get that charge thing going and literally mows the whole map like a lawn. So that's always fun. But I'm really hoping that as I do get my Theros, if my Theros is a good roll, he is definitely gonna get some attention because I'm quite eagerly looking for a good roll for archer damage, and getting that roll. Although I would prefer getting that roll on a physical Titan to make use of all the relics, but Theros will also do. Wow, look at that! These ping pong lands are 25. And oh yeah, guys, we've got Events R Us on the same server as us. And yeah, it's been good. You do tend to find them having a lot of PP lands, but I think they have dropped down from Legends, and they are probably running a little bit low on land. So but eventually, I'm pretty sure by tomorrow when the weekend begins, there should be plenty of lands on this Champions server that I'm on. Oh, this is the map I do like. Yeah, personally, this is the one I like. When all the troops they come in straight up, and all the Panthers got to do is run across the map, and that is in seconds it's done. I love these maps. So, what are the Titans you are all using in this event? Anyone using any Paladin for the grind? Hey Anubis, hey, welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing? Are you gonna be going for this right to the end of this event? For a lot of old players, and if you've already done the Theros event, then you know it kind of becomes less exciting, and especially if you already have the dream role of Theros, right? The one with Archer's X damage and Archer's armor piercing, then you'll be like, hey, do I need another one? You know what I mean? But you know, what's wonderful is that second sweet relic, the Iron Banner. The Iron Banner is absolutely fantastic, guys. So, if nothing else, that's the relic to go for. Absolutely fantastic, and that's what's driving me to go to the end. Now, so far, I have pulled about 4 tokens, and then and then just sort of done sort of free to play grinds as well, and gotten myself to a pretty decent 4,420 souls. So yeah, obviously I'll have to pull a few tokens in. That would definitely mean I need to open up the bank a little bit, but you know, I haven't done a couple of events from before this, and I think I could personally consider this to be a good event. So I'm gonna go all in, and hopefully that also means that my alliance would land up at a good place. So, so win-win in that respect. Why is it so hard? Hey, Sparrow Arrow, hey man, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know how far you're going in this event. You have Korthan and Theros. Oh, there you go. You already have him. But what do you think of the Iron Banner, the new relic that's come out? Is that sufficient to make you want to do this event? And yeah, guys, the other big thing. Remember, next week we are having the global event, right? It's called global because we all have to make some sort of soul contribution to a overall piggy bank of souls to get to unlock Storm Maidens, I think. So it's gonna be crazy, right? It's gonna be crazy. So I think if nothing else, if you're saving your tokens, and yeah, Sparrow, are you going for the tokens? Yeah, it's a good idea. Next week there will be these new relics that they've been talking about for the Storm Maidens. So it should be pretty exciting. I have 17 tokens and I'll wait for the next event. Nice. That's a good idea. Save those tokens if you can, guys. Save the tokens if you can. There you go. Now I'm finding a few good lands. But Sparrow, man, that's nice. 17 tokens is pretty cool. I always consider if you have 20 tokens, you know, it can make for a quite a good event, and you don't necessarily have to spend a whole lot. So yeah, bank the tokens, guys. Always good idea. Save your tokens when you can. Not every event needs to be finished, and do note that you know if you want something new, it's always going to be more, you know, it's always going to be more expensive, but you give it a bit of time and it comes out for cheap, right? And the Bow of Kings is a prime example. So someone was mentioning that it was at about 20 something more than 20,000 souls. I don't know if that's right, but it was quite expensive. And now it's at only 7 or 8k souls. So there you go, guys. So if you can be patient with it, you can get a nice Titan. Oh, on my mini, I have 57. Oh, wow, man. That's wow, Anubis, that's ridiculous, man. Crazy. That's crazy, it's crazy. Yeah, so I guess I don't know how you so are you like waiting for like Storm Maidens to come out or some event like that and then to drop all those tokens? But man, 57, that's a guaranteed event finish, man. That's nice. Fantastic. And yeah, I do have a mini as well, but I think I've got only about 10 tokens on on the mini. I'm not actually playing it so far. I just kind of log in and just do some random battles once in a while. But it's amazing, man. It's amazing. Well done. Tokens and tokens. They can do so much. So I hope you're all excited or as excited as me for the Storm Maidens. For any of you who are not aware of the skills, or sorry, skill, or rather what Storm Maidens are good for, so they're the new troops, they're the new lightning troops, and they will be considered, or as the devs call them, they're like snipers. That means they can do a lot of high damage to a very in a very small area, which makes them very good at killing panthers. And as some of you might have seen in the devs live stream, there was a video of yeah, it was kind of animation really. So animation of panthers versus the new storm maidens. Pretty cool. It was kind of more of a static image with sound effects, but it was quite fun. Devs give in this event 350 portal stones. Yeah, that's rocking good, right? That's rocking good. Yeah, yeah. So 350 portal stones, and if you save all of them up, it's gonna be a very good time in the next event. But that's of course, yeah. I think the next event will be on a Thursday, so you can spend all your portal stones in that. But I always like when devs do that. Some more stones to start off with. So 32 minutes, 10 people watching, man. That's nice, nice. So it's pretty late here, in the UK. Um, it's been really warm, man, really warm of late. But these 2 days it's been a bit gloomy. So it's kind of the opposite. What I enjoy is sort of not too hot, not too cold, kind of that mid-sweet region of weather. But not always fortunate to get that. Oh, look at that! Some 10k lands. Oh, what do you know? Yeah, nope. Nah, do I really need to want to do that? Nope. I've got some decent VP here behind me. I gotta find some PP partners. Someone can get that free land if they need to. Sometimes it can get so hard. Oh, there you go. Someone was trying to PP, and there you go. Yeah, sometimes it can be people can fail on your PP lands. It's kind of hilarious, but that normally happens because they bring in the wrong troops or the wrong Titan, and then yeah, it can all mess up. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep this stream fairly short. I just wanted to quickly go over the event. As you can see, I don't have a lot of portal stones at the moment. I did a bit of grinding before I began, so I've already been. I think I've been sort of grinding or pulling tokens or whatever for I think almost the last couple of hours ever since the event began. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, I'm doing it gradually, but I'm pretty sure. I think by tomorrow, the day after, sort of mid of Sunday, I think I should be done with the event. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. But for anyone who doesn't have, I think, who's got fair amount of tokens saved up, and you want hand on all those sweet relics and an opportunity to get a X skill X archer boosting damage type Titan, if that makes sense, then this event is pretty good. And remember, you also get that you get 14 souls without using any boost, so that's a positive. Battle, battle, battle. I think that's a Baron. Pretty cool. That reminds me, the other Titan I really want to get is Toland. Man, he's so awesome. I've been playing around in the DOT database, and I discovered this week that if the new Toland you get, the first skill is an X skilled damage skill. That's pretty cool, right? You will do the event? Yeah, yeah, I'm doing the event. I'm doing the event for sure. I have a I don't have the bows. I don't have any of the good relics, the physical relics in this event. So for me, it's a no-brainer. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, guys, I think with that, I know it's a pretty short event, short stream. But I just wanted to quickly go through this event, do a bit of grind. It's pretty late over here. And I think I need to catch up on some dinner. But it's been nice catching up. I will probably do another stream tomorrow. So if you want to catch up on there, do tune in. Other thing as well, I am on Facebook. I am on the Dawn of Titans community page. So if you would like to tune in, I also have a Facebook group called Dawn of Titans Relic and Trivia, where I try and post some interesting questions about Dawn of Titans, some sort of, as I call them, trivia questions. So if you want to tune in and check that out, feel free to do so. Sparrow have all the relics for the first. Oh, there you go. So if you already have those relics, then yeah, so it may not be that exciting of an event then. But yeah, guys, there you go. So Sparrow RO, Anubis, Ricardo Duarte, if you were there before, and Ollie, and Zom City is still around. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a pleasure, and I'll catch you around in another video. Thanks, guys. See ya. Bye.